feel like if I met somebody who was like, oh yeah, my team's Orlando, I'd be like, are you from there?
I'd be like, how?
Like if you're from there, that's fine.
How?
But even if you're like from like Kansas, who doesn't have an NBA team, I'm be like, so out of all the NBA teams, that's who you pick?
That's their. I feel like people who come from like cities who don't have like teams, they are like automatically, if they're basketball, they're Lakers fans. If they're football, they're Cowboys fans. And to me, that just lacks originality.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
totally agree.
You don't have a single you don't have a thought of your own.
Yeah.
At all. Like you are a follower.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how I feel about, and I know Babe gonna be mad because he's like, I'm a LeBron fan. I'm like, okay. Before LeBron came into the NBA, there was the NBA. Mm-hmm. So like, don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm a LeBron fan. Like, okay, so you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, then you're a Lakers fan, then you're a Heat fan. Like,
right.
Dude.
Right.
You have one team you're a fan. I am a Knicks fan, but right now my favorite player is Giannis. I adore him. Mm-hmm. I just think he is awesome, and he's a fan of corny jokes. So I'm gonna get him on the show.
That was him?
Yes, I'm gonna get him on the show. In his off season, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna do it because I feel like
I sent you that video of him on TikTok, and nobody in the room laughed.
But it's funny, and the fact that he's using the same book that I use. I just feel like we're best friends. And when we get him on the show to do like 5 corny jokes just for you, I think it'd be amazing. I feel like he'd be cool with it. I feel like he'd be like, oh, let's go on Instagram Live. Like, absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
We're not going on Instagram Live so y'all can embarrass me with corny jokes.
What do you mean? With the MVP of the NBA?
Okay, I will go on Instagram Live.
And he's a friendly guy. He's a cool guy.
But can we do anything else besides corny jokes? That's all I'm asking.
We can talk about corny jokes and basketball.
Oh, my God.
We could talk about his growing up in Greece. No? All right. Well,
I think we should start the show.
Okay.
Yep. We're going to start the show now. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
I'm just saying. I did the peace sign again.
It's all right. What is happening?
What's going on?
Episode 10 is in the building.
Double digits.
I'm your girl, Ciara T.
And I'm your girl, Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast.
Where we wrap the culture up in color.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I think we got a good list here.
We have a really good list.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a good list. Mm-hmm. Not too heavy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You know, I'll take it, you know?
Yeah.
There are worse things.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are worse things.
Yeah.
All right, sis, we don't have no announcements.
We don't have announcements, but we do have 2. We want to share 2 comments that were posted on our YouTubes from 2 very special ladies in our lives.
Yes.
Our mothers. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read Miss Stephanie's first. Hey, Miss Stephanie.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, because, of course, just like we predicted, the boomers have a lot to say about Will Smith's actions at the Oscars a couple weeks ago, okay? And they decided to leave it all on our YouTube page. So here's from Miss Stephanie. The Smiths have been putting their business in the streets for the past 3 years. You can't throw a rock, then hide your hand. Jada was not a victim. Will was fed up with being emasculated by his wife and being portrayed as a punk in these streets, so he decided to man up. Damn, nobody knew Jada had alopecia. The joke was about looking like Demi Moore in G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane was a hero, not a hoe. Oh my God. Also, this is not the first time she's been bald. So miss me with all the Smith sympathy. Hashtag Philly finest.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Miss Stephanie. So my mom has been asking how to leave comments on the podcast for a minute now, and she finally decided to figure it out. And she was very proud of herself. So I'm gonna just read this comment. Hey, ladies, I just figured out how to leave a comment, and I'm excited. So I need to respond to y'all about a few things.
Oh, God.
First of all, Ciara, get some bug spray and leave your dad alone. Really, I'm mad. I'm just finding out about your 5-year-old crush. It wasn't 5. It was like 7 or 8. Okay. Regarding the Oscars, Will Smith was totally out of line and is dismissed. Girl, bye. Especially since he was laughing at the damn joke seconds earlier. You decide on the evening of your nomination to win an Oscar, and the first time a black man produced the Oscars, 2 black women plus 1 hosted the Oscars, and a whole lot of beautiful blackness around, to slap another brother on live television. Yes, I'm mad as hell because there are other ways to handle a snap, as y'all call it. But everyone is entitled to their opinion. As for y'all show, you guys are absolutely adorable, funny, entertaining, and cute. Keep up the good work, Mom. Why do they always got to sign it?
What is that? Why are y'all signing? We know who y'all are.
First of all, because y'all use y'all first and last name, Sonia Burt,
Like,
Stephanie Thompson.
like you did.
But thank you.
Thank y'all for the comments and for your support.
We still said what we said.
Yeah. I mean,
There's nothing. We're not changing our views or.
I stand with Will.
Hashtag I stand with Will.
I'm sure I'll get a phone call about this.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Definitely get one as well.
Absolutely.
You'll be all right.
All right. Let's get into the show.
Well, what can't you wrap your head around real quick?
Well, okay. This is what I was talking
Oh,
about.
my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay. So today we getting a little bit of a late start, y'all, because y'all know I'm back in the office. And today was the first day where I coming home and the traffic was like how it used to be before COVID.
Yeah, facts.
Gave me, big anxiety.
Unnecessary.
And it was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I can, I really don't know if I can do it. Like,
and it's just one day a week, too.
and that's just one day a week. I remember when I lived in Atlanta and I was going to work every day and the traffic was like that every day. My anxiety was so high.
I can't even imagine going to work in Atlanta
Girl,
every day.
it was so, I was always stressed about, am I going to be late for work? Because not only to work, but coming from work as well.
It's giving I get an apartment next to the building because
I swear to God.
Just no.
It was so stressful. That's what I can't wrap my head around. It's like going back in the office and having to deal with traffic again.
Yeah, because it's like, does COVID exist anymore? Because I'm like,
Yeah, y'all acting like it don't.
what's the tea here? Because like everybody's going back to the office. Like it's like, is COVID just gone now? Same with the war. We're not talking about that anymore either. But yeah.
Girl, that's what I can't wrap my head around.
Yeah.
How about you?
I can't wrap my head around every commercial and brand needing a celebrity these days. Like, I was watching TV last night, right? And I noticed that every commercial, every brand has a celebrity in it. And I'm like, why do I need Steph Curry and Simone Biles doing cartwheels in the kitchen to make me go buy a Subway sandwich? It's not realistic. Is Steph Curry being at CarMax going to make me go to CarMax?
It might.
No.
Some people are easily influenced.
Like, Big Boy was in the Realtor.com commercial. Is that going to make y'all go buy?
Big Boy the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that going to make me go buy a house from Realtor.com? And I just want to know, like, do they not get regular actors anymore? Like, like you have your Flows, the AT&T girl, who I even noticed was also replaced by another celebrity temporarily.
Oh, yeah. She sure was.
You peeped that?
She sure was. What's her name? I can't think of it.
Zoe
Deschanel.
I'm like, wow. So, like, people don't just audition no more. You just...
Well, I think it's because we're in the time of influence.
So then use an influencer.
Well,
like, let's be honest.
Who's a bigger influencer than like celebrities?
But Steph Curry, Serena Williams, or Simone Biles, athletes with amazing bodies, are not eating Subway. Let's be very honest here. It's giving lies.
Aren't they all lies? Think about when Subway and Jared. You really think like my man's.
Yeah, I did actually.
You really think my man's lost weight? Time out. You really thought Jared lost all that weight eating Subway?
Everybody thought that. That's why he was so good at it until we found out he was a pedophile. Like, but everybody.
No way.
Yo, please drop in the comments below if you remember the Jared at Subway. Like, please.
We are dating ourselves, by the way.
Yeah, facts.
Dating the hell out
for
of
the young
ourselves.
was like, who's Jared? Like,
do your Googles.
Yeah, but like y'all remember Jared had everybody was like, oh, bet.
You really thought he...
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely. And I don't think Steph Curry is buying cars from CarMax. They might be giving him cars.
But there's probably somebody out there like, oh, wow, Steph Curry is buying a car from CarMax?
And isn't CarMax also, like, local? Like, he doesn't even live here. He's in California. Is CarMax nationwide?
I don't think it's just a North Carolina thing.
Because I don't think it's out in Cali. I'm gonna be real honest.
Well,
where
that
he
I
is.
don't know. That I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
But I think there are
just-
like some in Florida and things like that. Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I just feel like can we get regular people that audition for roles?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I would love to be in a commercial.
Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you want influencers, we are
influencers.
I think we can sell stuff, smoothies.
Yeah.
Or
Oreos. Not me.
Oreos, books,
alcohol,
lipsticks. Well, this is Blistex. I could sell Blistex.
You damn right you can sell.
You know what I mean?
Blistex.
That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like they got enough money.
They do have enough.
That's all
money.
I'm saying.
You are correct about that.
I feel a way about it.
It's all right. It's fine, sis. I'm with you. I'm worried about you on that Jared thing, but other than that, I'm with you.
I know for a fact I'm not the only one that actually thought.
There's no way you actually believe that, sis.
We were like how old when the Jared commercial? We were like in our early like preteens,
and
right?
even then I was like, "There's no way he lost weight." Eating Subway sandwiches.
I went to Subway often.
Oh, that's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? But when we were able to like leave campus for lunch at high school sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And there was a Subway right there, so we would go to Subway or China King, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, Jared actually, yes.
I am shocked.
I would
right
believe
now.
Jared's eating Subway over Simone Biles. I'm gonna be very honest here.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
She's not eating Subway.
No, she's not. No, she's
Maybe
not.
Jersey Mike's, but she ain't eating no Subway.
No,
Come
definitely.
on now.
I'm weak.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm weak. That's all
I'm saying.
Get me out of here.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's get into the show for real now.
Oh, child.
Shout out to all the student loan borrowers. We got more time on our hands. Yes. It's proposed that student loans will be paused again up until August 31st. So
I don't like that.
me neither, because that's too close to the birthday.
Yeah.
That's too close to the
I'm
birthday.
using my funds for other things.
Right, yeah. It won't be to pay, student loans.
Absolutely not.
Forbearance like an adult,
Same message I get the last time I talked to whoever on the phone. I said, when I get my money, you will get yours. I'm too busy paying things like rent,
Right.
electricity, car note,
Cell phone.
insurance,
Food.
you know,
Those things.
clothes. Kind of need those,
Internet.
because how am I going to pay my online bills if I don't have internet?
Exactly.
Expect me to bail a check? No.
I feel like he should just go ahead and do what he said he was going to do. Cancel him. I'm not going to let it go. You ran on this. You ran on that as a campaign promise.
Period. You ran off the plug twice, and we're not forgetting it.
Yeah, I'm not going to forget, I mean, because I know the Democrats are not satisfied with you as a president, Joe.
Every time they say this, Elizabeth Warren is like, okay, cool, but like you said you was going to cancel him. So like,
my girl, y'all know I go up for that white woman.
Okay. Like there's several senators are like, all right, what else? What do you need?
E-dub with the Thule.
Like,
period.
I don't get it.
No, that's cool, all that, but what you not gonna do what you said you was gonna do?
You did. I mean,
is she wrong?
Right. I mean, you've done a few things since you've been in office, which is great. But the one thing that we're asking you to do, and honestly, we won't ask you for nothing ever again, because
that's one thing off. That's one big thing off my back.
You know what I'm saying? And we notice that you peep in other countries with money, you helping them, but you asking us for student loan money.
How is it?
What is it?
Oh, we didn't put this on the list, but we'll
What?
get to it. Ukraine and how the UN said that if you're a black person helping some people in Ukraine, that you might get called the N-word.
Oh, yes. Well, we just want these black people over here just want their student loan debts paid.
That's
Like,
all I want.
that's
Y'all
it.
do all this HBCU talk. And all this we want to donate all this money to HBCUs, because we know the country was wrong in the past. You want to help? You want to help for real? Cancel all that student loan debt for all those students from HBCUs starting in 2008 to now, whoever.
Another problem I have with celebrities, but anyway, I'll leave that for another time.
Wait. The HBCU thing?
You saw the HBCU initiative? Are there any?
No.
Yeah, Taraji P. Henson's on the board.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's giving maybe current HBCUs to be on the board.
Damn.
Just trying to figure out what Taraji about to do. She graduated from Howard.
Taraji and What's the basketball player?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
I mean, he's a current student at Winston-Salem, but like,
oh, is he? I didn't know
are
that.
you like really involved with student life?
Right.
I just think that there's so many students. We just watched Mr. and Miss A&T at the Oscars. I think they'd be great on the board because they actually can tell you what's going on campus. Mm-hmm. Not Taraji P. Henson, who graduated from Howard in the 80s.
It was probably the 90s.
Okay, early 90s. Life has changed at Howard tremendously.
Yeah, ask the students.
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe she could help. They probably need her. You know, Howard's going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe she could help, you know.
But yeah, Howard students would be really better off if you cancel the student loan debt too. They could just go to school for free.
Yes.
So
yeah. You want to help HBCUs, help them students and cancel that student loan debt.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we asking.
That's it. Moving right along. The House of Representatives passes a bill that would federally criminalize marijuana.
Yeah, this is
no weed for you.
This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to read this from Complex. A bill that would decriminalize marijuana was approved by the U.S. House of Representatives last week. The Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungements, let's pay attention to that word, an Expungement Act, a.k.a. the MORE Act, was approved by the House on last week with a 220 to 204 vote.
Oh, wow.
Of the 220 approvals, was just 3 were from Republican lawmakers, although that figure isn't accurately representative of how the issue has grown to receive support from both major parties in the U.S. Yeah. So basically, this is a statement that came from the political director of the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, pointed out that marijuana is objectively safer than alcohol and urged those in the Senate to take swift action. I mean,
there have been so many studies on alcohol and how it's like the worst drug, like alcohol worse than crack cocaine.
Yeah,
that's real.
I mean, if you think about it, like I don't know the process of alcohol and how it's made, but like I can only imagine what needs to go into a bottle to make it taste the way it is or to make it as strong as it is, and I think that's why you have all these like vegan options now for alcohol. Girls, a mess.
What?
You guys.
There's vegan alcohol?
Vegan options, gluten-free alcohol, low carb alcohol.
I have seen the skinny girl cocktail.
There's a lot.
Let me tell you
there's
something.
A lot.
If I'm drinking, I'm not like, how many calories are in it?
Yeah.
I don't want to go over my macros.
Yeah, no.
Like, what are we doing right now? Bitch, get drunk and shut up.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's blowing me. So,
right, like,
I mean, honestly, when it comes to this act, I do hope that it actually like passes. However, if it does pass, y'all better let all them people out of jail.
Wait, I thought the bill was federally criminalizes marijuana. Like, so
this is what it says. It says the MORE Act will remove marijuana from the list of scheduled substances, establish a process for the expungement of convictions.
So then what's this then that we're talking about?
That would federally decriminalize?
Yeah.
That's
federally decriminalize.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
D. God damn it. Okay.
It's okay. Change the C.
This is embarrassing.
There we go. But yes, so this would definitely help a lot of people. And I mean, honestly, it's probably the senators like, listen, half of y'all got dispensaries. You just not saying it.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all are making money off of it. So why? Do you know how bad that is for you to be smoking, for you to smoke drugs, smoke weed, but you're looking to, put people in jail for like little dime bags and things like that.
Exactly.
We watch, and I know we're going to talk about Dreamfest earlier, but when I say everybody,
they had their pens and
was
whatnot.
in that crowd. Not even like they not even hiding it. It's like,
oh wow. So
yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
And this is in Raleigh.
Oh my, wow.
This is one thing, like they hiding it. You have like little pens, like you said, stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think this act is right on time. Like, but my thing, just let those who are in jail, let them out. let them out. I don't think that's right. We can make space for people.
Absolutely.
There's people out here murdering people for no reason, raping kids and stuff like that. Those are the people that need to be in jail, not people that just want to get high on their porch.
Yeah, exactly. Not doing nothing, not bothering nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
they ain't bothering nobody.
You know, they just chilling out with their weed.
Yeah,
That's
mind their business. So
that's it.
I do hope that they pass this. So we'll see what happens.
I do too. One weed, please.
Yep.
Thank you. On to the next. Oh.
Yeah. I said this was gonna happen.
You did predict this.
Said this was gonna happen.
So the Supreme Court is in a deadlock, 11-11, right?
11-11
for KetanjiBrownJackson to be a part of the Supreme Court.
Yep.
So now what? How does this work?
I believe that they have to have a special vote. Something has to happen to break the vote. I'm not exactly sure what has to happen, but I don't think anybody is shocked.
Damn.
I mean, the way, if you guys watch the confirmation and the way that they were berating Judge Jackson, it was disgusting. Yeah. And you've had many Republicans that have come out and said that they're going to vote for them. They're not going to vote for her. You have some that have said they're going to vote for her. And it's just, this is not shocking. I mean, we had Brett Kavanaugh was confirmed right away. Amy Coney Barrett, I don't even remember that confirmation. That's how quickly it went. Here we have this black woman.
This is so disgusting. This country's so embarrassing.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, granted, I will say this, yes, some of her convictions when it comes to child pornography and things like that, yes, is a little questionable. But if that's the only thing that you have to question her on, when she literally, her mentor is the Supreme Court justice that she would be taking the seat of. I mean, what else do you need? She studied under him.
What is happening right now?
She studied under him.
We know exactly why they giving her a hard time now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
that's so disgusting.
She's a public defender.
Should we play the clip?
Yeah. Ted Cruz, who, the Texas senator who had left his own state in a snowstorm and went to Hawaii somewhere, or Puerto Rico, he had a lot to say about Judge Brown and just this web of lies that just makes absolutely no sense. Listen to what he had to say.
She came out of law school and she clerked for Justice Breyer on the Supreme Court, and she became a federal public defender. And you and I have both known public defenders, and there are public defenders, people go and do that because their heart is with criminal defendants. Their heart is with the murderers, with the criminals, and that's who they're rooting for. A lot of the same reason people go become a prosecutor, because they want to lock up bad guys. Public defenders often have a natural inclination in the direction of the criminal. And I got to say that inclination was not just while she was a public defender, but she carried it onto the bench. When she became a criminal judge.
This country's run by a bunch of goddamn idiots. You guys elect idiots all the time.
Y'all vote for them. Y'all vote for him.
Republicans are going to run this country into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't going to have no human rights. Women ain't going to have no autonomy. They don't got it in Texas.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't going to have no civil rights. And they are doing everything possible to not get, I am disgusted. And what the hell is he even talking about? Public defenders they want to, what are you talking about? You sound like a kid explaining a job that they don't know what the job does.
Right. Public defenders are put in place for people who cannot afford attorneys, so they're able to have attorneys. That's the point of a public defender, not to defend a criminal. No. So, I mean, but that's Ted Cruz. That does not shock me that he would say that out loud, and make it into a thing where that was just like the hard facts. But,
And public defenders are overworked.
And underpaid.
Underpaid. They don't have time. What are you talking about? They don't have time to be like, to choose a case.
Right.
They don't have time.
Ooh, this guy murdered 8 people. Yes.
This is the one.
They don't pick the cases. They are literally given the cases. And KetanjiBrownJackson did say that during her confirmation because they were trying to get her, during your public defender days, they were asking her certain questions. And she was like, sir, senator, ma'am, senator, I cannot remember every single case that has come across my desk, let alone as a judge. I can't remember things that I did as a judge 3 weeks ago. You want me to remember a couple years back when I was a public defender? No. Oh my God. So, it's going to be a long road. It's going to be a long road.
I hope this other vote that they do for her comes out in her favor because it's just so annoying. This is so annoying. And it's annoying that she has to answer questions and be berated by idiots at the likes of Ted Cruz. Like, he's so dumb.
It did like
asking if babies are racist. She should have been like, yes, they are. Next question.
You know what I mean? I couldn't. I'm gonna be real. There's just no way I could have sat. Like, she sat there with so much class and so much poise when I know it took everything in her to be like, bitch. Are you real? Like, are you dead ass?
You really asking me this question right now?
Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, again, and even when I was reading the opening statements about the vote the other day, some of the ranking, like, y'all can't even read, and you sit like I'm watching you just stumble over your words because you're old, your dentures about to fall out, and you sit here gonna tell KetanjiBrownJackson that she's not qualified for the seats.
It's beyond me. It's beyond me. It's beyond me.
And I'm not even gonna put it all on them. Like, I want y'all to be. I mean, I think we all need to be real careful what we put on Twitter because I also think it's like it's influence. I'm watching even people that look like us and they're like, I mean, well, she is married to a white man. What does that have to do? I see y'all, and these are people that I know that I'm cool with, and it takes me everything not to unfollow because I'm like, what does her being married to this white man who sat there beside her, you know what I'm saying,
and was very proud of her,
was crying, was listening to everything, you know what I'm saying? What does that have to do with anything that we're talking about here? Your focus should be on the fact that a woman that looks like your mama, your aunties, your grandmother, your friends, your cousins is getting ready to sit on the highest court in the land with her sister locks and everything. Her being married to a white man. Meanwhile, we have a vice president of the United States who's also married to a cool white man who y'all was cool when he was putting on them Jordans. Y'all didn't say nothing about it then. Then he invited to the cookout, right? Be real careful what y'all say. Ooh, that's all I'm saying. Oh, I see him with the dunks. He cool. What that got to do with,
like,
what?
Oh, that was her nephew that was wearing them dunks.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Her husband had on some type of cool sneaker though.
No,
this was like beforehand. It was like he was out,
Okay.
He was out. It was something. And they was like, oh, okay, I see you. Mm-hmm. Yes, interracial love exists. Deal with it.
It does. Y'all some clowns.
Annoying.
Clownery. Speaking of clownery.
Boo-boo.
Sis showed me this ad for J.D. Vance, who is an Ohio senator, who's running for...
He's running for Senate.
I don't know what else to say. I'm just going to play it.
Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans? The media calls us racist for wanting to build Trump's wall. They censor us, but it doesn't change the truth. Joe Biden's open border is killing Ohioans, with more illegal drugs and more Democrat voters pouring into this country. This issue is personal. I nearly lost my mother to the poison coming across our border. No child should grow up an orphan. I'm J.D. Vance, and I approve this message because whatever they call us, we will put America first.
What I'm about to say is not going to be nice, but he decided to become racist because his mother was a crackhead. That's not fair. Your mom didn't know how to choose and handle her own demons, and all of a sudden you became racist. Make it make sense. The math is not mathing, okay? Okay? Listen, we all have those family members. We all have them, you know? We all have them.
Jay-Z said, they lame, you feel ashamed, but you love them the same. Like,
we all have them. But he decided to become a racist because his mother couldn't make a decision.
And it was the head down for me, like this, like man, how many crackheads did you kick out of that park to film that in?
He said, "Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans?"
How do you? Who was the editor of this? There's no way I would have even been editing it. I would have been like, I'm sorry, what did he say?
The editor probably was like, "Oh, I'm fucking with this." The editor probably was like, "Oh, this is fine."
I went on JD Vance's page. The retweets like beautiful message. Oh my gosh, this is what we need. This is what we need in the White House. We're getting back to making America great. How do you open a campaign statement like that? Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans? I can just imagine people sitting in their living room and responding to those questions. Because I know my mom will respond to questions on TV. So I know there was a show on BT. It was like, were you born to dance? My mother was like, yes. Oh so I know people responding to this. It was like, do you hate Mexicans? You know, I do actually. Meanwhile, there's a Mexican cutting your grass.
Yep. But you're not mad at the government for putting all your uncles and brothers and sisters on opioids.
Ooh.
Okay.
You think all them drugs is coming from, you really think all them drugs is coming from overseas?
No.
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Have you?
Right in New Mexico.
What's his name?
Walter White.
You know it, goddammit. Say it right.
Jesse. Right in New Mexico. New Mexico. Not Mexico.
That's crazy. Like, how you be like, my mother was on drugs, and because the drugs was coming from Mexico,
and
I now are racist and I hate Mexicans. What is happening?
How do you know they was coming from Mexico? Did the bag say from Mexico? Like, did the bag say that or something?
Made in Mexico.
Like, what kind of shit?
Not the Coke bag saying made in Mexico.
Like, what are you talking about?
What is happening? That's a hella... Yo, that is the most reaching of reaches I've ever seen in my life, yo.
I'm going to say this.
That's some racist... He's racist, clearly.
The only thing that I can vouch for is, like, at least I can see the racism. You know what I'm saying? It's not hidden.
True.
And that's one thing that... And I've said this on the show before, that I will give Trump credit for. It's like, he brought the racism out. Like, it's no point in hiding anymore. I'd rather see it. I don't want to have a conversation and pour into somebody and then to find out they're just complete racist asshole. Mm-hmm. At least you can see it straight right here.
Yep.
So Ohio, when it comes to voting time, y'all vote for him.
You're racist too.
You vote for him.
You're racist. Obviously, you agree with it, or you ain't know, and you was just on the ballot like, oh, that name sounds good.
Right. And you should be ashamed in itself just for that.
You should absolutely be ashamed of yourself. Do your research.
Because if he'll say that on a campaign, imagine what he'll say on the Senate floor. Imagine the type of bills that he's going to propose to our president, to the Senate, to the House of Representatives. Like, what? And this is just a campaign, a little 30-second ad.
That's a mess. That is an absolute...
My mother was a crackhead. This is a series. Man, shut up.
I didn't even get to put the title, but that was the title I had.
I mean...
Shout out to his crackhead mama, though. Anyway, let's move forward. No, because that's racist as hell.
It is.
And
like,
I'm supposed to be nice. No, fuck him.
No.
What's that video of that old lady? I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch.
Please. What you mean? Are you a racist?
I hope your mom ain't on that sugar booger. Anyway, let's move forward.
Damn. Ugh.
That was so nasty.
I hate it here, man.
That is so nasty.
I hate it here.
Is that all we have for politics?
Man, that's enough.
Well, I mean, that's not really politics.
If you want to talk about it now. So
I feel like, we can.
Okay.
Okay, so some good news came out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon has one of its I'm about to say chapters. Come on, Amazon
chapters. Might as well.
One of its warehouses finally has become.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness.
I'm turning red, cracking up.
We're going to grow up one day.
Never. Stay childish forever.
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay? So one of their warehouses finally has become unionized. I don't know if you guys know this, but this has been a very, very big deal. Workers have been pissing in water bottles. They don't get enough break times. I mean, the working conditions for them are horrendous. I've seen like several videos on TikTok saying how like they have like they'll have like meetings and they'll have like meetings of like they'll have like training videos.
Yeah.
And the videos be like, don't become a union. You know, if someone mentions something about a union, go to your supervisor and say that they're, you know, like all kinds of propaganda to get these people not to unionize.
Yeah.
So sis has the article pulled up. Give us the tea, sis.
All because of 2 black men.
Love to see it.
That was like enough. 33-year-old Chris Smalls and his best friend Derek Palmer, 2 New Jersey natives that, you know, they were inspiring rappers, inspiring basketball players, decided to get a job, was tired of the nonsense. And I don't know if you guys remember, this was like maybe right either at the very beginning of the pandemic or right before the pandemic. It was like national news. They were fired and they were not playing no games. It was like, why were we fired? This is unnecessary. So they went to court. Now we are 2 years later. They went to court and they actually won against Jeff Bezos. It is crazy. Yeah. So honestly, it's just, it's really great. So like, I'm gonna just read this. When the coronavirus pandemic hit and warehouse employees began getting sick, Smalls and Palmers could have quit their jobs, walked away, and not look back. But they stayed and tried to help their coworkers get safety equipment and public health information from management. Okay, and then in March 2020, which is literally when the pandemic started, his efforts got him fired, supposedly for violating quarantine policy. And this is what he said. He said, my concern was us bringing the virus back to our communities and our families, not just concern for his family or Palmer's family, but the families of all his other coworkers. So you're telling me just for somebody doing something right, both of them got fired for no reason. And this is what he said. He said, believe it or not, unionizing Amazon was still not on my agenda. He said, I just wanted to help inspire others to organize and demand Amazon to do better. And rightfully so. How many Amazon packages do you get a month? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
In the same week, Amazon's top legal executive began a smear campaign against Smalls, attempting to portray him as not smart or articulate. And he was like, yeah, all that's real cute, but no, we're still going to go to court. Okay. And, yeah.
I love that. I mean, if you haven't heard about the conditions that they work in, then you must be living under a rock, because when I tell you that it is terrible, like you could just go on TikTok and probably type in Amazon in the hashtag and see the kind of stuff that is going on. And sometimes I feel bad about having Amazon Prime.
I said the same thing.
But it's connected to my thing. So like when I watch my TVs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I get packages in 2 days.
Yeah, and I feel really bad about that. Like
I said the same thing.
And there was I'm always watching little mini documentaries and stuff on YouTube. And there was a mini documentary saying like how Amazon with that Amazon Prime has really messed up our perception of getting a package on time, what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah,
we
facts.
now have this this instant gratification that we really look forward to when we get packages in the mail.
Yeah.
And so people will order, for example, like, you know, have like Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. People will order from small businesses and then be upset when their package doesn't come in 2 days.
Facts.
Or 2 days, and realizing this is a small business that all of you are ordered from. So like it has really messed up the packaging industry in terms of like what we expect our packages to come through. So sometimes I feel bad about that, because I'm like, this extra whatever, was it $15 now? $12 for Prime?
Yeah. $15. Yeah, something
like that. Why can't I wait a full week? And I would totally be fine with waiting a full week. Yeah. But it's also connected to how I watch my entertainment.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's on purpose.
It is. I mean, and this is like, it wasn't just these 2 men. I remember in the beginning there was a lot of scrutiny coming out of the news. I remember there was one guy, I forget what state he was in, but he was like, we are sitting here working in unsafe conditions for y'all to get y'all dildos and basketballs.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
We was like, he was like, this is ridiculous. You want your masks, your sanitizers, your wipes, all that stuff. That's one thing. But I'm tired of boxing wigs. I'm tired of boxing glassware, plates. Y'all don't need nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and he was like, granted, like, I know that there's like a shortage of paper plates and all this stuff. Like, you want that stuff, that's fine. But your dildos, your Rose toys, little Lego sets for your son, you don't need that.
Right.
Come on now. Unnecessary. So shout out to these 2 young men.
I love that for them.
Just shout out to them, because like that was a major win, not just for them, but just for workers in general. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because like but we've talked about different, like, you know, the Kellogg factory. There's plenty of factories that are under extreme scrutiny for the way that they treat their workers. So hopefully this is only the beginning of something amazing.
I hope more warehouses, more Amazon warehouses get unionized. I'm sure they're gonna be working like crazy to avoid it, but
yeah,
you can't like you people don't even get breaks. Like the people who drive the trucks don't get breaks. Like they don't get a lunch. Like you eating your lunch while delivering a package. That's crazy.
Right, you can't just like pull over and then you got customers, you know, they see an Amazon truck down the street, they look, oh, he coming to my house.
Right.
Like, damn, can he just park to eat his sandwich?
Ciao.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You literally run up on people. I was supposed to have a package by 3:00 and it's 3:03. Like,
I got 600 packages in the bag.
relax.
You'll get your package when I ring your doorbell.
You know, now granted, we see the truck drivers doing TikTok dances and stuff, but still, like, you need something to entertain yourself during the day.
Ciao.
Like, ciao.
So yeah. All right, that's enough for all of the whatnot. Sis, I didn't watch the Grammys, but I know you are a music head, and I know you did. I didn't watch because nobody got slapped. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, you would have let that out?
I did want to let that out.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done.
I too did not watch the Grammys
You didn't?
for the first year in many years.
Wait a minute. I thought you did.
I did not tune into the Grammys at all. I was too busy watching Dreamville Fest.
That's right.
I was like, ooh, do I want to? I know, but Wally's on stage, so you know, y'all know how I feel about Wally. That's that's my boo. But I did catch some highlights. I did watch a little bit of it, like the day after. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes.
Stop playing with my girl.
Yes, Hotels.
She is now a Grammy winning, 2-time Grammy winning artist. Shout out to her. Shout out to Doja Cat.
Yes, Doja.
Finally getting her Grammy with SZA. I don't know if y'all saw the clip of SZA with the crutches hopping on stage.
I did.
She didn't have any crutches on the red carpet though, so we're trying to figure out what that was about. What was that about?
I don't know, child.
Also, shout out to Silk Sonic. I called it. I said they were gonna win everything.
There was an article that came through that or something that Bruno Mars hasn't lost.
Yeah,
he's won a Grammy every single year that he's been out.
Talented brother, and I'm not even gonna front.
I love that for him.
Talented dude.
Would love the solo album. Would love another. Solo.
I am. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm concerned that him and Anderson .Paak actually do think it's the real 70s. Like, we get
what
it.
the Anderson with this bowl cut? What is going on?
It's almost like The Weeknd when he was going through his whole, you know, with
the plastic surgery.
It's like, okay, we get it. This is not the 70s.
What is going on?
I feel like that booger sugar is real with them.
Cocaine.
Because you know Bruno Mars has said it. He ain't hiding it.
He look like he got the mustache with the glasses and everything too. There, child.
He still looks so good. Oh my God,
that man is fine.
That is a fine little man. I don't care.
Yes, I'm into it.
He is bad, but yeah, it's not. It is 2022, and you know, nostalgia.
It's cute.
It's great, but
yeah.
all right. But yeah, so shout out to them. Everybody was mad at the best reggae album went to
a white boy, right?
You know what? And I was having a conversation with Simone, right? And because she was like, I mean, are they really white? Because look at Sean Paul, he's very light skinned. Yeah. And I said, rightfully so. I said, let me look it up. They are a reggae band from Arlington, Virginia. Okay.
Oh my God. What?
Arlington, Virginia. Because I ain't go front. I was like, Simone has a point. You know, I was like, because everybody can't be mad. Obviously, they doing something right. I kind of get why y'all mad at. But I will say this, because somebody was on Twitter was like, Jamaica, like, they not saying nothing. I was like, because they honestly don't care. You really think that they give a crap that this band beat Spice and everybody else? They don't.
Spice is going viral on TikTok right now with that Poom Poom, the Poom Poom song.
Oh, that's her song?
Yeah.
Tiger. Oh,
Tiger with the Poom Poom. Yeah, that's her. Spice is wild.
She is wild. But like, yeah, they are a white band from Arlington, Virginia.
What?
Yeah, man.
That sounds like that whole Macklemore and Kendrick Lamar situation. That's what that sounds like to me.
Oh my God.
Please. And we ain't heard from Macklemore since.
I still can't believe that happened. I still can't believe that happened.
That is a moment in history that we will never forget because it was like, are you kidding me right
even
now?
Even the crowd was like,
huh?
What? Shout out to DJ Drama, who won his, I don't know if it was his first Grammy or not, but he won a Grammy while they were talking to him at Dreamville Fest with Tyler, the Creator, for Best Rap Album. So shout outs to him and Tyler, the Creator.
Nice.
They beat out Nas, J. Cole, somebody else, I forget. Jack Harlow and Lil Nas X did perform.
Oh.
That was cool. I saw a little bit of that performance. But yeah, I thought the Grammys was, from what I understand, was kind of mid.
Damn.
So, shame on y'all for making my sis Cardi B delete her Twitter because y'all would literally be rating her for not attending the Grammys.
Why?
Exactly. They were like, how dare you not attend the Grammys, da-da-da. She was like, I have kids. And they was like, okay, well, your kids are grown now.
No, they're not.
You know what I'm saying? So she deleted her Twitter account. I'm very upset about that with y'all because y'all know how I feel about Cardi. And
wait a minute. Not them berating her, but then every other year they're like, the Grammys suck. This isn't so what is it?
Every year.
Do the Grammys suck or do you want them to attend? What is it? Which one is it?
Listen, she could take a break. She was slapping coochies with Megan Thee Stallion. Was it last Grammys or the Grammy before that?
She was slapping coochies.
Okay. Remember we were like, oh
yeah, with the big stripper heel shoe with the stripper pole.
We was looking like, I was a fan, but I was like,
wow,
it's like 9:15 at night.
Yeah,
this what we doing?
Yes, on a Sunday.
On a Sunday. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think she can take a break for a minute.
Absolutely.
Until she puts out a new album. We're waiting. You won Best Rap Album. What are we waiting for, Cardi? Come on now. So yeah. That's it for the Grammys.
All right then.
That's it.
Let's keep it moving then.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is interesting. The Black Lives Matter organization spent $6 million in donations?
$6 million.
To buy a house.
And I feel a way about this article and about this situation because, and maybe it's not, I don't think it's just me. A lot of people were rooting for Black Lives Matter. We've seen these three women be praised and honored for years now. So to see stuff like this happening, it's like, oh, and then because there were reports coming up like they not doing nothing, and we like, y'all just hating, y'all just racist, da 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 da. Well, what? I'm gonna just read this little blurb. This is from the New Yorker.
Okay.
On a sunny day late last spring, three leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement, Patrisse Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Melina Abdullah, sat around a table on the patio of an expensive house in Southern California. The women were recording a YouTube video to mark the first anniversary of George Floyd's murder, and they discussed their racial justice work and the difficulties that they had faced over the year. For me, the hardest moments have been the right-wing media machine just leveraging literally all its weight against me, against our movement. And this came from Cullors. I'm some weeks out now from a lot of noise, so I have more perspective, right? While I was in it, I was in survival mode. This is her referring to an April 2021 article in the New York Post that revealed her purchase of 4 homes for nearly $3 million. The disclosures had contributed to the idea that there is a disturbing gap between the fortunes of the movement's most visible figures and on-the-ground activists across the country. And Cullors resigned as executive director. I think we actually talked about this last year. She resigned as the executive director of Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation on May 27th, within a few days of the patio chat. None of the women acknowledged the house behind them. It's far from a box. With more than 6,500 square feet, more than half a dozen bedrooms and bathrooms, several fireplaces, a soundstage, a pool, and bungalow, and parking for more than 20 cars.
Is this a headquarters spot?
I don't know. The California property was purchased for nearly $6 million in cash in October 2020 with money that had been donated to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation.
Damn. This is nasty. That's a mess.
I mean,
that's a mess.
I don't really have nothing to say about it. I mean, it's just, they're not the first ones, and they're definitely not going to be the last ones to use donations.
Donations. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To use donations to purchase personal things. So it just sucks that you're literally doing it on the backs of murdered black men and women. Like,
wasn't those donations to go to like the families and like case and money for like cases and stuff like that?
Yeah.
See, this is why a lot of people have trust in these kinds of organizations. People think about like the Red Cross. When you think about like big disasters happening, and Red Cross pops up, and you can donate money to this organization, and then you find out, well, whoever's running the money is running the money funny,
right? And
so like it just goes to people like, how can you ever really trust these organizations when they say they're going to stand behind something that they allegedly stand behind? You can't trust Red Cross, you can't trust Black Lives Matter, you can't trust whomever. Like, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
that's really disappointing.
Yeah, we did.
That's really disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a very, very long article, kind of an expose. So basically the organization is looking at the house, which is known internally as the campus. So
that must be a headquarters.
Why do you need, I just want to, what's in this house again?
It's a soundstage.
More than half a dozen bedrooms and bathrooms, several fireplaces, a soundstage, a pool, and a bungalow. If you needed a headquarters, I'm pretty sure there's many buildings in California, New York, Charlotte, hell, Topeka, Kansas. You could have picked anything. You decided to get a $6 million house and you paid for it in cash.
I'm sure there are business parks out there where you can go and rent a space so you can get work done. Y'all,
for $6 million, you literally could have rented out a whole apartment building floor.
It sounds like y'all partying.
Yeah, a soundstage. Which you having a concert for George Floyd?
It just feels like how do we get here? How do we get here?
Yeah.
How do you go from these families need help, they need money, they need donations, to I'm buying a $6 million house with the donation? Like, how do we get here? Like, at what point did you lose sight of what the initiative and the mission was for this organization?
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so clearly, my target today is celebrities. I'm gonna be real honest, because I do feel like when people start getting that type of clout and recognition from the elites, I mean, I'm not speaking for all organizations, but I do feel like, we see it, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like that does happen when you have certain people, like, they're honored at Black Girls Rock and everybody's talking about you. You sometimes you can lose sight of like, why am I actually doing this? Now I'm hanging out with LeBron. I'm doing it. That's how I feel about the whole HBCU thing. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. The goal here was to just highlight HBCUs and making sure that our Black and brown students are getting the right education and the right resources. I don't know what Chris Paul got to do with that. I don't know what Taraji and everybody else got to do with that. So I don't know. It
feels like that influence thing that we talked about earlier. It feels like that, like, oh, I got some clout behind my name. People know who my name is now. And I feel like, and I guess I'm guessing people getting wrapped up in that and feeling like you need to look a certain way when that wasn't who you were when you started this organization. Yeah. And that also means that you're not keeping the same people around you.
That's right.
When you started this organization.
It's interesting because remember we were having a phone call yesterday and we were talking about a certain organization and their number of followers. Yes. And what did he say? He said that shows you that 100,000 followers really don't mean nothing. And I was like, you are absolutely right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look at we talked about support Black colleges just the other day.
Sure did.
Small business, but every celebrity, every NBA player to think of is rocking their brand. Meanwhile, your 6th grade teacher somewhere in Arkansas not getting their stuff.
Retweet. Let us know if you got your support.
They not getting their stuff.
Let us know if you got your order yet.
But Giannis got a custom-made support Black college hoodie walking into the game.
And the owner was on TikTok. He was mad about the HBCU Ralph Lauren collection. Was talking about, we have thought about this years ago. You need to be thinking about them orders that's back ordered.
We're still getting emails about 30% off. No, my brother.
No, you don't need to be thinking about no new lines until you can get all the shit out that you owe people.
Get them orders out.
Or return their money. You sitting courtside at these games. Like, stop playing with these people's money, yo. You're not gonna
stop playing.
You're not gonna be satisfied till they pull up on you and bust a cap in your ass.
Okay, because we see you on the sideline.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You flexing your Lambo on the gram. Now we know what color your car is. Talking about his candy apple red. How many candy apple red Lambos you seen?
Ski mask effect.
Exactly. Oh, it's robbing season. Either you give me my $30 hoodie or I'm still in this car. So,
okay. What you want to do?
What do you want to do? Which one's gonna hurt less?
It's just when like you walk up to the warehouse like open it. I'm taking whatever I want out of here because you pissing me off.
Like, stop.
You sitting here talking outside when you could be putting my sweatshirt in a box.
You really could. Stop playing with these people's money, yo. You're not gonna be satisfied till it's pop, pop, pop. Oh my God, owner of such and such was killed.
Ralph Lauren stole my idea. Well, he had time to work on it because you wasn't working.
Right. He stole it because you ain't shipped your shit out yet. Period.
But what we're saying is the Black Lives Matter founders
bring it back around.
Should this is not good. That's what we're saying.
It looks bad.
It looks real bad.
This looks very, very bad.
Yeah, so
damn.
That's all we're saying. So I mean it's still hashtag Black Lives Matter over here,
but
the hashtag.
The hashtag. I don't know about the other stuff.
Yeah, we good.
Ooh, child.
Can you tell we felt the type of way?
We did. We
said we do. Because I know my mom gonna be like, y'all was ranting. We had things to say.
We're allowed to rant.
This is our show.
We are allowed to rant, Miss Science.
This is our show.
I know she's not talking. She just listening this year.
Ooh!
I'm gonna be in trouble.
I didn't say
that. I'm about to get in trouble.
Ciara said that.
I'm about to be in trouble.
Oh, you're not coming to Easter.
I know. Oh my God.
I didn't say that.
I'm sorry, Miss Saya. You know I love you so much.
I didn't say that. Ciara said that. You gonna get it.
I know, I'm about to be in trouble. Oh my God. I'm about to be banned from the house. Dang, I can't come over no more.
You gonna be watching your plate like, is that brisket on your plate?
Oh, she is.
She gonna send you an invoice for dinner.
I know. Oh, damn. It's rough out here. It's rough out here.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, hilarious.
Okay.
Hilarious.
You guys are still mad about Ciara and Russell Wilson. It's really annoying. Who's this guy again? What's his name?
He on the podcast, the Pivot podcast.
Should I preface this? I'm gonna just go ahead and play it.
Is it Ryan? What's his name again?
I don't know who
Chandler?
this guy. I don't know. Some light skinned guy with locks.
Damn.
Is he not a light skinned guy?
Nah, he is. He is. But I just want to know his name so we can.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and look his name up, and I will play this clip.
Russell and Ciara. Yeah, if Russell ain't had that bread, Ciara ain't gonna be with him. Russell Square. Russell Square. Ciara had she has a good situation, but you gonna leave Future and get with Russell Wilson.
The thing is, I think that's what
you
you're
don't
wrong,
leave Future and get Russell Wilson. Like, it's a type. Listen, bro, everybody got a type.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody has a type. You gonna leave Future and get with Russell Wilson? He's so goddamn square, and I love him on the field. He's a square.
Channing.
He's a fucking square.
Channing, you go from this level of toxicity, you just want something stable. You want the guy that was sitting with that girl with that big old mouth at the draft that was laughing, and you knew she deserved to be with him.
Goofball?
Yeah, you want that guy.
You want to get with Goofball's husband.
You want the guy that told me, you know what? I was praying, and God told me to go save her. That's what the man told me to my face. But even with all,
can we pull up a picture of Russell Wilson?
Yeah, let me work on that. You keep talking, and I'll pull up a picture of Russell Wilson.
So that's Channing Crowder of I believe the podcast is called the Pivot Podcast. Mm-hmm. He was a former co-host of the I Am Athlete podcast. Not sure what was going on with.
There's so many to choose.
I guess we get like this beautiful one of this gorgeousness kings. I
can't find it. Oh, that's good, right?
It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Okay,
it's absolutely gorgeous.
How do I do this again? It's been a while.
Sorry. So I don't even know, like, I didn't listen to the podcast, so I don't even know how they got on it. But, dude, are you serious?
Are you dead ass right now?
Are you serious? Okay, so let me say this. I do think that he does have a point when it comes to, like, type. However, what he doesn't know, and this is, you know, and I'm speaking for all my ladies right now, obviously her type wasn't working. And I'm not even going to speak for all the ladies. I'm going to speak for me.
Okay.
Because I understand what Ciara did, I guess. Oh, God, I keep doing that.
It's all right.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Ladies, how many times have you been dating the same type of dudes? Like, oh, you know, I like him big, you know, with a beard. He bald this. Oh, I like him this. Oh, I like him hood. I like him this. And then your type, every time you keep dating the same type of guy or even just the same type of partner, we'll keep it gender fluid here. The same type of partner, you keep getting the same results. So let's go down Ciara's dating timeline from what we know. We started off with Bow Wow. Okay, that was safe because they were still kind of young.
Yeah.
Right? Then we went to 50 Cent.
Oh, shoot.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
The 50 Cent. So we went from Lil Thug to Big Thug. Then we go to Future, who I don't know if any of y'all feel me. Look at that beautifulness.
Ooh,
I don't know if anybody else felt this way, and maybe it's because I'm a big Ciara fan. I love Ciara to death. I've always been a fan of Sis. I was like, nah, this ain't it with Future.
It was, yeah.
And I'm also not a Future fan at all. I don't see what y'all see. Looks, music, talent, any of it.
Right.
I don't see it. But it's like when she got with him, I was like, this ain't it. So when everything happened with them, I was like, yes.
Come on, yes.
Yes. She woke up. Then Russell Wilson came along. Look at this.
Oh my God.
If that's lame,
sign me up.
Sign me up.
Put me at number 1 on the list.
If lame is taking care of a child that's not yours, if lame is purchasing a baseball team for your wife, if lame is praying for your wife, if lame is supporting your wife, I want it all.
Period.
Give me the lamest of lames.
You know what it sounds like when these guys talk like this? It sounds like you guys want to fuck Future. That's what it sounds like.
Wow. I didn't know what you were about to say, but that is not what I thought you were going to say.
What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know, but that wasn't it. But I'm with you 1,000%.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Because why would they be going so hard over this, right?
Right.
You know, no matter how much of a big of a fan of a Future fan you are, you know he ain't shit.
At all.
You know he's not taking care of his kids. You know he's consistently getting women pregnant. How many broken families has he created on his own?
How many kids does he have?
He probably has like 8 kids. That's 8 broken families. How, like, the fact that you guys continue to like talk about this, which, I mean,
7 kids.
Ciara and Russell been together for what? How many years now? 6 years or something like that? Like, they've been together for a long time now, and y'all still talk about this. You guys still can't get over it.
2016.
Y'all can't get over it. That the fact that, because he was like, you don't leave Future for Russell. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
And you do it quickly.
This is what I was saying. It's like, eventually you have to wake up. It's like, okay, something I'm doing. Because ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes it is you. It is you. It's not always them. It's you. And you need to look in the mirror and be like, okay, clearly there's something I'm doing wrong. I keep dating the same type of dude. Oh, that's my type. Oh, he has this. Oh, his skin, he don't got no pimples, whatever. But there's a level of toxicity that you are literally willing to accept just because he looks a certain type of way, or there's a type. There comes a point where you need to be like, okay, hold on. Maybe I need to switch it up some. Go after the dude that you're attracted to and you don't really know why you're attracted to them. And I'm only speaking for my love life, because that's what I did. I was like, there's something about this dude that I find really attractive, and his watch. You know what I mean?
Come on, and his watch.
I loved his watch. I was like, he got a nice watch on. But
run it. I'm sorry.
Anybody that knows me and my dating history, complete opposite of what I've dated. Complete opposite. So it's like, you have to, like, and that's what Ciara did. It's like, all right, Future, 50 Cent, Bow Wow.
She stepped out of the rap game because, I mean, let's be real. How many dudes in a rap game are, like, how many, like, are...
Right.
How many are, like, in, like, healthy relationships? No, seriously. I'm not even...
Corday.
Oh.
Corday. J. Cole.
J. Cole, okay.
Of course, we love a J. Cole king.
Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah, we can. Jay-Z, J. Cole, Corday. I don't even know.
Nonetheless, she stepped out of what she knew and got completely better. And I think just dudes are like really sick about that. Like, like Russell really loves her and Baby Future completely, and you guys
Still
can.
mad at her for naming that baby that.
I can't believe it.
What the hell?
Wow. Nonetheless, y'all are still mad about that. Like, you guys cannot get over it. You would have thought that they was all dating Ciara at the same time. The way y'all bring it up, it's insane to me.
He's taking care of a child that's not even his, on top of the other 2 kids that he has with Ciara, and that's lame. Because I'm seeing some of the comments in the Twitter, just like, oh, I mean, granted, like Russell Wilson is. What makes him a square? Because he wear his pants up, or because he's not drinking lean? Like, what makes him a lame?
That man is fine.
He's a Super Bowl champ. He has money. He looks amazing. He has a relationship with God, investments. He's a positive role model for his kids and for kids coming up. Hell, he's a positive role model for y'all grown ass people.
Whatever y'all want to decide, y'all want to get yourselves together.
I mean, I don't understand. What does Future do? I don't even hear anything that Future does. Does he donate to charity? Is he out in Atlanta? There's other rappers in Atlanta that do more for Atlanta, like 21 Savage and Lil Baby and what's my man's name?
Young
Thug, like Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear nothing that Future is doing. And granted, I may be biased because I really don't see what y'all see in this man. Other than March Madness, that's the only Future song I tolerate. I don't see the
I like
talent.
a couple of his songs, but I'm not gonna sit here and be delusional and act like he was a really good choice for Ciara, because he wasn't.
Some girl tweeted, it was like, when y'all ready to have the conversation about how Future's the real lame, like, I'm ready to listen. You got how many kids? You got 7 kids out here by different women?
7 broken homes.
That's crazy to me. And shout out to the rappers that keep, partnering with him and, like,
All right, we're going to keep it moving.
Team Russell Wilson over here.
All day.
He left the Seahawks, but that's okay.
It's okay.
I just love him.
America Next Top Model. Y'all been getting Tyra up out of here for a while. And it's like almost every month something pops up about what happened behind the scenes or Tyra Banks just being a terrible person.
But she stay popping up with a job, though.
Sis do have a job. When you got a forehead that big, you can't not have. I don't know why.
I'm going to just pull up the...
I don't know why. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said that, y'all. I don't know.
I'm just going to pull it up. And...
Anyway, this article came down from Bustle. America's Next Top Model stripped Angela Preston of her crown. Now she's telling her story. This is 11 years ago. So here we go. Angela Preston described the moment she won season 17 of America's Next Top Model All-Stars with levity. It was midsummer 2011, and she, along with the other finalists, was in Crete, Greece. The season's international destination. Preston remembers her then 25-year-old self wearing a bespoke designer gown, seeing her face appear on a large screen behind the judges panel to indicate she'd won. And they just talk about that. So she won. Hold on, where's it at?
Oh, scroll up.
Okay.
A lot.
What she won. The prizes included a Vogue Italia spread, a fashion campaign for Express, a guest correspondent gig on Extra, and the coveted $100,000 CoverGirl contract, right? But fans have never seen Preston's victory. After producers learned that she'd briefly worked as an escort, her title as America's Next Top Model and all the prizes that came with it were taken away. In the finale that aired on television, host Tyra Banks and her fellow judges informed viewers that Preston had been disqualified under unusual circumstances, and another model, Lisa D'Amato, was named the season's victor instead. They made me feel like I'd be a failure for the rest of my life, Preston says.
I want to read the definition of an escort.
Okay.
So an escort is a person, vehicle, or group accompanying another for protection, as a mark or rank. So, okay. And then I'm just reading this. So this is like from dictionary.com actually. Hold on. Where is it? A person, especially a woman, female escort, but sometimes a man, male escort, who is paid to go on a date with a client and usually to engage in sex acts for money. Usually, not guaranteed. So just because, and we don't know what type of escort, because it also says a man or a boy who, a man or a boy who accompanies a woman or girl in public as to like a social event. So, I mean, we don't really know, like, when you say the word escort, like what that actually really means. So for Tyra to be, for Tyra to be like, yeah, nah, that's not it, especially after she won.
That's crazy. And like, why didn't y'all look into all of this before if it was going to be such a big issue?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
It's giving that y'all didn't do y'all part and y'all were trying to save y'all asses, so you decided to ruin somebody else's opportunity.
This is just like one of the many things that has come out since
Oh my God.
America's Next Top Model ended.
I feel so bad for actually watching the show because I was a huge fan of America's Next Top Model.
I think like the first 5 seasons I was tapped in.
Huge season.
Yandy,
huge fan.
Yandy, or was it Shandy? Whatever, tall, skinny white girl. Like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Like, we was all tapped in as a nation.
Child.
We were all tapped in just to, come back and realize how much, it was like actually terrible.
So toxic.
And I think that like kind of goes for the time as well now because like we realized a lot of the stuff that she was doing was like completely unacceptable.
But I wonder, what is really interesting, and this is, I'm not trying to tear down another black woman as in Tyra Banks, but I wonder, like, with all the information that's come out about America's Next Top Model, and it's not like they're talking about a producer or a cameraman or something like that. Like, you're talking about Tyra freaking Banks, a modeling legend and the host of the show. All the reports have come out against her, but yet she's still thriving. So I kind of think about, black, like the next thing they were about to talk about, when somebody messes up, and all these, things are put against them. If it was a black man, all these opportunities would be taken away from them. So I'm just really, I'm curious as to why this hasn't been escalated to a certain point where it's like, all right, we really need to talk to Tyra about what she was doing behind, you know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors of America's Next Top Model. Because like, how many people have to come out and be like, she literally belittled me and assaulted me or verbally harassed me. What do I need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just curious. That's all.
I know she had like, this was a couple years ago. I think she had like kind of addressed some of this stuff on her Twitter. It was like, we've moved past that or something like that.
But did you apologize?
No, she didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have you apologized to these women? Like, we watched you yell at a certain young lady.
It had like a lot of girls cut their hair off and stuff like that. Girls was having breakdowns when they makeovers and things like that.
But so with that, I did see, because they like, y'all signed a contract.
Yeah.
Did you read it? They said there's no guarantee that you're gonna leave here looking the same way that you did. So with that, it's like, come on now. Y'all need to, read your contracts.
You do need to read your contracts
before you sign it. So
this is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, child, that was a mess.
Child.
That was a mess. This is the last thing. Of course, we have to talk about it. It's a Will Smith recap.
Yeah, it's been a lot happening.
A lot has happened. You guys won't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Me too.
I am definitely over it.
We've
already our opinions are in the last episode.
Yep, we said what we said.
So that can stay there. He has resigned from the Academy.
Yes. I literally hit our good friend Kevin Wilson up, who was an Academy Award nominated director. Because I was like, what does this mean when you resign from the Academy? Does that mean they take his Oscar away? And he basically said what's going to happen is that like he's not going to be able to vote.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Going forward. So, I mean, he pretty much put it in simpler terms. Like, he's just not going to be able to vote and just kind of like, be involved with different Academy activities and things like that. So I was like, okay, cool. It was like, he has his Oscar. It is what it is. Now, granted, the next time we see him in a movie, I don't know if it'll be Academy Award winner Will Smith.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't. Now that I don't know. I have to ask Kevin. I literally ask him all the questions about Hollywood.
He just got into the Directors Guild of America or something like that. Congrats, Kevin.
He did tell me about a new project he's working on, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Kevin, we were supposed to be watching some movies or something together.
I think we can still do it.
Yeah. He hit me up about that.
Yeah.
What else happened with Will?
He did have a Netflix movie that
Fast
is actually
and Loose.
Yeah, it sound bad anyway, but Fast and Loose.
I think that's what it was called.
I don't like it. But that's been paused.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys 4 has also been paused.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I know why, but like, I don't know why.
You slap one person and the whole world goes crazy.
And like, Sis and I was talking about it beforehand. It's like, especially Will Smith has such an amazing reputation. You know what I'm saying? He has such an amazing reputation from, Parents Just Don't Understand, Summertime to now. He's been such a positive asset to the world, to Black people, all of us. One mess up. One mess up, nothing else. And if anybody else can name another mess up that Will Smith did, that's cool. Let me know. Mm-hmm. And all this is happening, and I just think it's wrong.
It is wrong. He's being highly reprimanded, like he been out here slapping people left and right.
Right.
He did slap that guy on the red carpet, but that guy deserved it.
Yeah. Stop putting your hands in my face and all this stuff like that.
Don't be trying to kiss me on the red carpet.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Right. So Tony Rock, who is Chris Rock's brother, who is, you know what? I'm gonna just play the clip, and then we can talk about
Chris Rock's brother.
Chris Rock's brother.
Little brother.
Little brother.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play this clip. It's nasty. It's nasty.
If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands. Oh, we on Pac the rest of the year, nigga. Every time you see me do a show, Pac. I ain't want to start the show like that.
Yes,
So why did you?
Right.
Ain't nobody
You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us, motherfucker. You about to see all the rock brothers. You gonna be like, I didn't even know that nigga was a rock brother. That nigga a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride. That shit ain't gonna ride, nigga. I don't got a lot of shit to lose, nigga. Some more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, but... Now, with that said, Riley, how y'all doing?
Okay.
Lame, boo, tomato, don't tomato.
I mean, he talking all this smack, bro. You're not even like
You're 47 years old.
You're not even an opener on your brother's tour, who's on tour right now. What is happening?
Are you opening for some more?
Yes, he is. Yes, you are. You're not even opening on your own brother's tour, bruh. Whose tour is selling out?
Okay. Have you ever opened for your brother? I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm not really cool with everybody. I mean, okay, all right. We know Jada is literally the worst person in the world right now. We understand.
We know y'all hate her.
We know y'all hate her. But I'm not really cool with everybody just openly and publicly calling her a bitch.
I don't like it.
I'm
either.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it. And now granted, and I know some of our boomers mind like, well, y'all call each other bitch all the time. That's different, and we can go and say that at a different time. But to just have somebody open and just like, because your bitch gave you a side eye, like, this not a rap song. You're literally calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch in 4K. Like, not cool. And I really think y'all need to do something about that, because first of all, y'all not gonna say that to her face. And I just want to go, because I think Tony Rock was also on the, he was like on the show.
Oh yeah, all of us.
That was created by Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. I just want to put that out there. So
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Let's not do that, opener.
You know,
I mean, everybody got to start somewhere, but
he has the right to defend his brother.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, he does.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like everyone, like on the same, like what you said, like everyone has taken this moment to really spew their acid about how they really feel about Jada Pinkett Smith. And some of y'all have been absolutely like over the line and really, really, really disgusting. No matter who, whether she stepped out on her marriage or whatever, that's between them. But y'all have really been using this moment, this action to say some nasty shit about her.
Really nasty.
And it's really crazy to me. Like,
yeah.
Y'all don't really think y'all really listening to like what you can't possibly be listening to what you're saying. Like, listen to how you talking. That's a person, yo.
Right.
Because if something would have happened to her today, tomorrow, y'all be like, oh, rest in peace.
God.
I didn't know she was, all of a sudden it's, rest in peace, Jada. No, you didn't say that.
Right.
You called her a nasty B.
Right. Y'all be watching Set It Off and Jason's Lyric
and
everything else that she's been in. Running up Red Table Talk.
Y'all are wildin'.
Yeah.
You can have your opinions about Jada Pinkett Smith. That's fine. But like, do it with some decorum.
Right.
You niggas have no couth.
At all.
And it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's really, really disgusting. That was so nasty.
It really was.
He had he could have left Jada out of that. If he want to pop off with the smoke with Will Smith, fine.
Yeah.
Because Will did slap his brother.
And what are you talking about? We Pac every show now. Like, you're 47 years old. Like, what are you talking about?
And you're not even opening on your brother's tour.
Oh my God. Like, what are you talking about?
You're not even opening on your brother's tour.
You played Uncle Ron at Everybody Hates Chris. Your brother's show. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like that at all. I was just like looking up some stuff about him. Like, I know their father's real name was Julius, but yeah, just okay. He appeared. So his latest gig, he appeared on the Netflix baking competition Is It Cake as a judge. I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm just, I mean, granted, we ain't there yet either, but like,
no. I just thought that was just so nasty.
It was very lame.
That was
very
future
future-like. Sorry.
Come on, bring it around.
I'm sorry.
Bring it around town.
Very future-like.
Bring it around town. I just thought it was very, very nasty. Like, keep it to Will. Like, Jada didn't even do anything.
Chris Rock had a tour. He had a show 2 days later in Boston and kicked fans out for saying F Will Smith.
Wow.
Chris Rock did that. The victim. He was like, we're not doing that in here. But your little brother get on stage as the opening act.
That's probably why he ain't got his ass as the opener.
For one of the queens of comedy. I mean...
He ain't got shit to lose because he on stage acting just like that.
You got 20 minutes on set and you wasted 5 of it doing that. For a few claps. And okay. Like, girl. Tomato, throwing tomatoes.
Dead it. You could have kept it. Jada didn't even do anything, bro.
Lame.
Yo, Jada really is catching strays for no reason.
I'm gonna say this. I mean, I brought something to Sis' attention. There was something that was going around about Jada Pinkett actually like opening up about it with what she said. I mean, maybe we talk about it next week.
Right.
I do hope that that's not what she said, because if she actually said that,
that's gonna open up a whole nother can
of worms.
That's gonna open up a whole nother.
Your husband is out here losing money because he slapped niggas for you.
Right.
I'm gonna need you to.
We'll see. We're on Jada Watch.
Yeah.
We're on Jada Watch.
Cause child.
Oh my God.
I saw even August Alsina has said something like, "You're not making a comeback. Let it go." Like
Who?
August Alsina, he was like, "No.
August, you're done.
You're done. You're
We're
done. You're done. Okay, stick a fork in you. Done.
Over with.
So
that's it for this week's episode.
Child.
That was a mess. Nobody left us any new comments.
Maybe we need to remind y'all. So we want y'all to let it out with us. We want you guys follow Alana's footsteps, and we want y'all to send us your grievances. Like, I know y'all can't wrap your head around something. So like, let us know what it is. Okay, Mom, Dad, Simone. Cause Simone and my dad both said they're like, yeah, da da da. I said, okay, so send us a voicemail. And my dad was like, nah, y'all ain't about to get me.
What do you mean? Getting you how?
We're not getting you. We just
getting you how? We are not gonna get you. We just want to talk about it. Oh my God.
Oh my.
I wonder if other people feel that way too.
Yeah, no, like follow Alana's footsteps.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Alana be like, okay, I have stuff to say. So we want y'all to, let it out with us. So
oh my God.
That's that.
With that being said, please be sure to follow us on all of the social medias. Yes. We are on Twitter at HeadWrappPod. We're on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Don't forget we have a website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where you can get merch like this sweet crew neck that I'm wearing right now with the definition on the back. We made Do you guys know that we made up the definition on the back of this shirt? That's a reason for you to take your ass to the website and go buy one.
Right.
Go buy one.
Right. Period.
Yeah, period. Yes. Come on, definition. Are you still doing the vinyl? Or you out of vinyl yet?
We have a little bit more. Like, okay, so you guys really love the purple glitter, the one that I hate the most. You guys love this purple glitter. Every time I'll be like, why? So we have some other colors. So maybe I'll make a video of just some of the vinyl that we actually have left. So then you can, and I won't put the purple vinyl because I do have a little bit of it left.
She does not want it.
I'm not putting that vinyl in the video. So anything else?
now you know they're gonna be like, I want the purple vinyl.
We don't got no more.
Damn, son.
We don't got no more.
Sis is at our wits' end.
I don't bang with that purple vinyl, yo.
I'm weak.
I hate that more than the African print. I can't.
Oh, man.
That African print gave me a hard time.
Dang, son.
Gave me a hard time. But shout out to Emerald Vinyl, black owned vinyl shop here in Charlotte. They got 2 locations.
Yeah.
Indian Trail as well as North Lake. So yeah, for all my creatives, go grab you some stuff from them.
Bet. We are on a whole bunch of platforms. Please make sure that you are listening, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We are on Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. 5 stars and leave a review. Or you can be like Kayla, who left a comment on the SoundCloud. You can do that.
Or you can be like our moms and leave one on the YouTube channel.
Or on the YouTube channel. It's all right. All right, sis. What's your joke?
This is a funny one.
Is it?
I'm telling y'all, I'm going to get Giannis I'm going to get him on the show. I got to learn how to say his name first.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her?
Namaste. Why? Why are you mad? Look at how the tables have turned. She mad that I guessed it. Look at her face. She mad.
Let's just go. Can we just go? I'm not doing this like 2 weeks ago. I'm not doing it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. This is my thing. This is my thing. Keep.
Oh, man.